Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so glad that you guys clicked on this video because I am sure that by the end of this video, you guys will be all ready and set for 2025. 2025 is just a month away. And we have to set our boundaries, prioritize ourselves, and be the best version of ourselves for this next year. Today's episode, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can level up by 2025. I'm going to be sharing 10 habits and 10 tips and tricks that you guys can follow in order to be the best version of yourselves and prioritize yourself. If you have lost that spark within yourself, you can have that spark back. Be the best versions of yourself. Ask yourself these questions. Okay, so what you have to do is plan out your life for the next year. So just plan out your new era. As you guys can see, here are some of the best questions that you guys can have for yourself. Answer these questions, make a journal. Let's just go through each question at a time and let's just discuss each point. Ask yourself, how do I look? It's a very basic, simple question, but you have to ask yourself, how do I look in order to become the better version of yourself? Now you must be wondering how. Now we are not talking about how you can change yourself and how you can change your physical features, your physical appearance, and start thinking that that you're not a pretty person or whatsoever. No, here we are talking about how do I look, as in check yourself, look at yourself, try to follow the makeup, maybe try to follow the makeup steps and the makeup routine that suit your face. Try on some elegant jewelry. Try if you're a warm tone or a cool tone person. Okay, now the second question is, what brings me true joy? Just think about it. What actually brings you true joy? Before you know it, you're just gonna start having some thoughts in your mind, some things in your mind actually make you happy, and the things that genuinely make you feel better and brings you joy. It is about time you guys start romanticizing your life. Yeah, who do I want around me and what are my financial goals? Super important. Cut off any sort of negativity around you. Negative people, negative friends, toxic friends, snake friends. If you just figure out that this person, this friend, or this relationship or this partner is not good for you, cut them out, cut them off. Don't think twice. That person is not good for you, and if you're having that thought is genuine. Once you start putting good people in your life, and if you're surrounded by only good people, you're gonna start feeling the positivity and you're gonna have your spark back. And secondly, when we come to the financial goals, you have to set a budget that is straight and clear. Promise me that for this new year, you guys are going to set a budget for every month. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you guys must know that I am a believer of budget planners and how they can actually help you. Without a budget plan, without writing anywhere that where you're spending your money, not even know where you spent that money. So it's better to write every single thing down in order to maintain a good budget plan. What are my biggest passions? Now, what is a passion? A passion is a thing that you like to do, you love to do, and what you want to do in the future, and you have been doing it since a very long time, or maybe you want to pursue it as a career later on. Okay, let me give you an example of what I do. My passion, my biggest passion is makeup, and I have been doing makeup ever since I was a child. I have created so many different makeup looks. SFX makeup looks, creative makeup looks, colorful makeup looks, Halloween makeup looks, and I think makeup is definitely something that brings me true joy and inner peace. How do I envision my ideal day? An ideal day for me definitely looks like not panicking for even a single minute, not stressing about anything, being super calm, happy, being positive, surrounded by good people I can make multiple memories with. Then comes what values guide my decisions. Now you gotta be super open and thoughtful about this next question. It's because the things that matter the most in your life are the things that your decisions should be based off. Really important to identify your core values, like reflect on moments where you made significant decisions and consider what motivated those choices, or think about what is most important to you in your life. This could be integrity, compassion, creativity, honesty, growth, respect for others, or so on. Describe how your values impact your actions. For instance, if empathy guides you, talk about how it leads you to make those choices. Keep yourself authentic. Now, a question that so many people genuinely asks me is what inspires and motivates me. I'm inspired every single day by these amazing other beauty creators and the people in the makeup industry, in the fashion industry. And what motivates me is that I keep on looking at my videos and thinking how great I felt when I filmed this specific video. It is super important to stay inspired and motivated because without motivation, I don't think you can do anything because motivation is what keeps the other person going. Single day when I wake up, I come across different sorts of makeup trends, beauty trends, all these other makeup artists and creative influencers, bloggers and vloggers. They keep on posting such amazing content that keeps me motivated and inspired for my day and for my week. Okay, now we have what time do you usually go to bed? It's important because you have to get 8 and 9 hours of sleep every single day. You must sleep early and you must wake up early in order to make the most out of your days. And it's really important to, tell yourself when are you going to bed? Are you getting enough sleep or not? What are your top priorities in life? Sit down, take a moment to realize what are actually your top priorities. It cannot be that one really big 20-30 people friend group. Not all 30 people can be your top priorities. Focus on smaller subjects, contents. Okay. It is really important to tell yourself what your top priorities are. Just make 3 or 4 who you want to become. That this really good best friend of yours, partner, and you want to spend time with them. And just make like top priorities with less amount of people and not much. Because how can you be like the same with when you're 30 people? So you have to make like top priorities and give priority to them, and then of course you have to prioritize yourself first in order to prioritize others as well, because the people who prioritize only others, I don't think they're doing something good, because you should prioritize yourself first and then prioritize others. And if you can balance that, why not? Hold up, do you guys tell yourself that you are enough every single day? I'm sure you guys don't. The next thing that we are going to talk about is daily affirmations. Now I'm going to tell you guys how and why it is super important. Because you need yourself to tell you that you are enough and you are gonna do great. Suppose you are about to go into a meeting. Just stand outside of the meeting hall for 2 minutes and just tell yourself, the meeting went so well. I met so many good people. The people, they were amazing. They liked me. They love me. Okay, now how is this helpful? It is helpful because it boosts your mood and it boosts like the positive radiations around you, and eventually it would lead to things happening well. Now, if you're only going to tell yourself that things are going to go bad, I didn't prepare well enough, I think I'm not going to do great, I think I will mess up, you will mess up then. Visualize goals. When you hear the words visualize goals, what comes to mind? Visualize as in imagine, and through vision, watch by vision, and goals, you all know what goals are. If you want to do this, certain or something, you're not doing anything for it, you're not imagining yourself there. It's similar to manifestation as well. By visualizing, you will, maybe search for a quiet place, close your eyes, and open your mind and imagine what you would be doing if you had achieved that goal. Everything will look so nice. Okay, suppose you are a person who wants to own this very luxurious car. What will you do to achieve that? Okay, make a vision. There are vision journals as well, or online boards as well, online forms as well. You can fill any of it, or templates. You can fill any of it and store it by yourself. Okay, so in vision journals, what you can do is, I will try this new thing, I will go to this new place, and what you can do is just write it down and visualize it. Visualizing goals is really important, because just by writing the goals down won't help, and it didn't ever help me. Just by writing it down, you have to work for it. How you can visualize goals is also by making vision boards. Again, you can write, maybe I attract love, I attract positive people, I attract good people, I am worthy of all the love that is coming my way, I am good enough, I am beautiful, I am pretty, I am amazing, I'm intelligent, I am positive. And just by writing these things down and imagining it, how you feel when you achieve a certain specific goal, you would feel really good, believe me on that. How to be selective with your people. I'm going to be telling you guys some of the tips that you should know before deciding that these people are your people or not. First of all, I want you to think that when was the last time that you were in your friend group and you felt unnoticed, left out, bad, judged, insecure. Think about it. Tell you that those people were not your people. How you can figure out that this person is actually my friend or not? Has this person ever made you feel bad about yourself, insecure about yourself, made fun about the way you look, how slim you are, that you're fat, that you're healthy, that you're too tall, that you're too short? Now, I'm going to tell you guys how you can be selective with your people. Understand your values and boundaries. Understand what is important to you and surround yourself with those people that align with you and respect those values. Set boundaries. Observe actions over words. Now, actions are what matters the most. Words are nothing, especially to this day and like this year 2024. Now in this generation, I feel like words do not matter, actions matter. And believe me, open your eyes, girls and guys, words are nothing, words mean nothing. Action is what you should believe nowadays. Prioritize mutual respect and support. Look for positive energy. Evaluate their impact on your life. Now, if we talk about how the other significant person is impacting your life, are they making you happy? Are they genuinely making you feel better about yourself? Or are they just sitting there and you are continuously feeling bad about yourself? You feeling insecure? Cut those people out. They're not your people. Communicate your needs. Be selective about time and energy. Now you need to invest wisely. And by investing doesn't always mean money. It means time as well. You invest your time and effort in people as well. So be selective where you are investing your time and your effort. Number 5, set clear goals. Now, I have mixed opinions on how you can set clear goals. Now, some people say that you should have a life plan of where you want to be in the next 10, 20 years, maybe 30 or 40 years, maybe 7, 8 years. Okay, now what I say and what I believe in, you should set goals for each year. Because you might, and there is a high possibility, like 90% possibility, that by the end of the year, you would feel like a new person. You would be in your new era. So it is really important to set clear goals for like the entire year. Okay, but I also have heard some people say that you should plan out your next 3 months, like January, February and March, because they believe that by the end of March they want to have something new, they want to start with something new. So being precise and being clear about your goals and how you're journaling about it is really important. Suppose you have like 1,000 subscribers right now, okay? What you want to do is, instead of writing I want to reach 1 million or 1 lakh 100k follower, 100k subscribers by the end of this year, I think there is a possibility that just by looking at it you won't feel that motivated. But instead what you can do is you can just write down how you're going to be productive and how you're going to create content, and set like small goals like 3k plus more subscribers by the end of this month. Then you can keep on adding. I'm not saying that it's bad to say that you want to reach 1 million. It's fine, you can do that, but in order to achieve that you have to work. So instead of just writing about it, you have to actually proceed to it as well. An example of how I set my goals, I set like day-to-day goals as well as weekly goals and monthly goals. I have this one page that I make every year on 1st of January for like the entire year, and I make vision boards and mood boards as well. So mood boards and vision boards actually do help as well, but you can start with that. You can set weekly goals, you can set monthly goals, you can have your health and wellness, family goals, career goals. You don't get what I'm trying to get at. I am basically trying to say that instead of writing that one highlighted point, wake up at 5 a.m, 6 a.m or 7 a.m every morning. I think what is more efficient is that you write sleep early And before sleeping, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna put my phone aside in order to wake up early. So add like 3-4 more points in order to achieve that main one point. Number 6 is make a cleaning habit. Cleaning is really important because it helps your inner body as well as your outer, and you don't want to be, like a lazy person who does not clean. Cleaning is super important. You should never skip on cleaning. Make maybe a schedule of when you want to clean, maybe once a week. That is not nice, but like twice, thrice a week, like proper cleaning in depth, dusting and like mopping the floors and cleaning the walls. And that is so important because your health gets affected if you don't clean. And if you want a pet, like if you guys know me, I own a pet, and maintaining the health of my cat and my home, it is really important in order for me to be, healthy, and my cat to be healthy. So it's really important to have a proper cleaning schedule and a cleaning habit. You can look up for some cleaning tips and tricks that would maybe help you. And if you live alone, you have to manage everything by yourself. So every day, just start by doing your bed, making your bed, and opening the windows, and maybe dusting your bed as you go, taking out all the dishes from the dishwasher, your laundry, your floors. In short, cleaning helps prevents the germs and bacteria. It can cause like serious illness, so you don't want that. You want to have a healthy, hygienic body. So have a cleaning habit with year 2025. Make sure you all have this really nice cleaning schedule, because make vision boards. First, tell you guys what a vision board is. Vision boards are usually how you want to visualize your life and what you want to do, how you want to do things, what goals do you want to achieve, what kind of hobbies do you want, where you want to go, what pictures you want, what kind of post styles you want, and what are the goals that you want to achieve for maybe this new year or maybe the new month. And you can make vision boards for whatsoever reason. I make vision boards all the time. I make vision boards for planning content, for goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, yearly goals, and believe me, that help. When you tick off the visions that came true, you would be very happy. This is a really good thing, and I would suggest you guys to try vision boards as well. So many influencers, so many good, great, successful people use vision boards. How you can make a vision board is just go to Pinterest, make a new board saying vision board, and add all the stuff, add all the pins that you think is related to your life, and you just want to do these things. You want to get maybe a new pair of nail acrylic set, or maybe you want to dye your hair a certain color, or you want to visit a different country, maybe Thailand, maybe Japan, maybe Korea, or can be anywhere. Maybe you want to have an A+ score by the end of this year, maybe you want to get a new job. And that is exactly how you can create a vision board for the year, and I would totally recommend you guys to create a vision board for the next year. Now on to the 8th thing, which is set healthy boundaries. I have said this so many times, and I am gonna say it again. Setting boundaries is not bad. Setting boundaries is not toxic. Setting boundaries is absolutely normal. Not set your boundaries, the other person is gonna definitely treat you badly. Why? Because if an individual sees that you do not say no to anything, if you're a people pleaser, you're willing to change yourself for the other person, like, which is in a total bad way. If the other person doesn't want to make any effort, and you're the only person who's willing to make an effort, of course they're going to take an advantage of that. I'm going to tell you guys how you guys can set boundaries. Learn to say no. I think that's about it. No, just kidding. Be your authentic self and learn to say no. Stop being a people pleaser, because are the other people doing that? No. Other boundaries may include setting your budget. Be true to yourself. Stop backbiting. Honoring your values. Maintaining a good and healthy sleep cycle, because the people whom you're wasting your energy and ruining your sleep cycle for are probably sleeping right now. So you get what I mean? Don't do that. And it's also bad for you. It's so important to get a good 8 or 9 hours of sleep every single day. You are beautiful the way you are. Try to accept compliments without interfering and without saying, oh, I don't think so. Oh, really? Oh, no, you're definitely prettier. Excuse me, why would you say that? You are so pretty. Literally, if I'm complimenting somebody and if the other person is like, no, you're definitely pretty. Oh, no, I'm not even beautiful. Will I ever want to compliment that person again? Even if I do, it's bad. Why are you degrading yourself? If my intentions are pure, why are you degrading yourself? You should never degrade yourself. To number 9, listen to motivational podcasts. You guys have watched my vlogs, and if you guys have watched me for a time now, you guys must know that I really like and enjoy listening to podcasts. My favorite podcast is A Better You by Fernanda. She is the best. I love listening to her voice. Her voice calms me down so much, and whenever I am in a bad mood, believe me, her voice, her motivational podcasts, they really help me. Now, why this is important? Because it helps build a good mindset, a powerful mindset, a strong mindset. There are so many good motivation. How to be productive, how to spend time alone, how to be your own best friend, how to stay motivated, manifestation wave. And also in one of my videos I also mentioned that listening to stupid and bad depressing people who talk about only certain specific things would ruin your mood, and not just your mood, they would ruin your mentality as well. Because if you're new in the field and if you don't know specific things and you're directly going towards them and directly listening to them, they would ruin your entire mood. It happens to me as well. Sometimes it happens that there is this TikTok going on and this person is speaking and they are speaking absolute trash content, I would, skip the video, but I still think about it. I have a strong mind, so I can overcome these kind of situations and not think about it. But still, sometimes it does happen that, they get to your head and you're like, how can a person think like that? And how can this person be a motivational speaker? And how can this person be an influencer if they are influencing this type of content onto the new generation, the young generation, or anybody who is listening to them? So it's really important to listen to motivational podcasts, and the best time you can do that is definitely in the morning. You would feel better and you would definitely feel that positive energy, but it's really important to listen to good people. On to the last one, and I kept this for the last because it is really important, and it is mindset. Mindset is the most important thing that you must learn for this new year in order to become a strong, independent woman or man. Okay, I'm gonna start by telling you guys a few things. Never say I can't. Try to say, how can I learn? What can I do to learn this new thing? Another really important thing is certain times, many times actually, when you're doing something new, you might have this thought of failing. But instead of just thinking, what if I fail, try to think, what if I succeed? Your entire perspective and your entire mindset would change just by thinking, what if I succeed? The things that I would get, the emotions that I would feel if I succeed, that is going to be an entire game changer. As you grow old and you become more mature, you start feeling and you start realizing that with the growth mindset, you start seeing challenges as opportunities, and that is how I view life. That is exactly how I see challenges. I see them as opportunities and as new steps to become like a better version of myself. And I feel like there's this thing that I always tell myself, that if I get a difficult task, I always tell myself that in the future, if I do this thing, if I succeed in it, in the future I can tell myself, and in the future I can tell my friends or family that this is how I overcame this really big task where I felt like I couldn't do it, but I did it. I have this motivation of telling my future self that, Richa, you did this. You did this in the past. It was really difficult, and yet you decided to ace it. I think that anything is difficult, just take it as an opportunity to learn new things. If you fail, that is absolutely fine. And I read this quote recently. It was, you can never lose if you don't quit. So always have this mindset that if you don't quit, you would not lose. So there's no losing if you don't quit. Well, that was it for this motivational podcast kind of video. Thank you so much for sticking by. And if you guys want more videos like this, please tell me in the comments, since I loved making this one. It was super fun to edit this video, and I tried new editing things and editing styles. Yes, so please keep on watching until we see each other next time. Bye.